I have lived on this earth for almost 20 years. I've made friends and I have learned a lot of things. In the last few years of middle school, I started to think that I should make something that will last. So I started to make a game. Sadly, my first game was lost, and only two gifts remain of it. It was supposed to be a rhythm game, most likely because I played a lot of Geometry Dash and just discovered the Toho games. It was a patchwork of C-sharp code and Unity assets, but at least the lasers followed me. I abandoned this game shortly after I couldn't figure out how to add health bars to the boss and the player. After that, I tried making a platformer. I actually made some tile sets for the ground and some stone tablets. Sadly, this game is entirely lost, like most of my other games. In the coding side, it's not very different from my first game, and the player character was downloaded from the asset store. Then, I had a bright idea. If I can't make a 2D game, I should make a 3D game. So I started to make a game called Nothing. It was about, well, nothing. There was a big desert you could walk around, and some ruins I ripped from the asset store, but that's it. This is the first game that had a desert in it. It's a reoccurring thing from now on, and most likely because deserts are easy to make and they can be quite beautiful. Just look at Journey. Also, this is the first game that was backed up, but the game is so badly optimized I can't get any usable footage of it. But it's there somewhere on my Google Drive. These things were good for practice and stuff, but are not games. Games supposed to have a goal, story, or something to do. So I started to write a few stories. I had a few inspirations, like the manga Blame. Specifically, chapter 57, 58, and parts of 59. I was also inspired by a game called Nascence. The story was that you woke up in a crashed life support container thing. When you open it up from the inside, you will see a very warm and bright sun and lots of sand. You'll also see other life pods that crashed around you. After that, you are supposed to walk towards a big pillar in the center of the big chamber you were in. At some point, you are supposed to get an assistant, like an outdated AI that doesn't know what happened, but can tell you what was there before anything got ruined. You could also view some holograms through a tool you get with the AI. So basically, it was supposed to be a walking simulator where you go towards the center point in this big room, but other than the story and the landscapes I imagined for it, nothing was done because I didn't have the sufficient knowledge to program and make this. So these were the games I started developing or started thinking about while I wasn't going to university. I am in the progress of making a game, more or less. I think I will upload a video about some stories I wrote and a poem of some sort, if I can translate it to English from Hungarian. But that's it for now.